For decades, if things get a little tough around Tucson, only 2 words are necessary. Bear down. And that's what the Arizona Wildcats hope to do in front of their homestanding fans today. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Arizona Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Owls offense will start this game off. And here's the man they'll try to feed the football to no matter what the coverage looks like, Jesse.
He's their best player on offense, and I like the way this coaching staff moves him around and tries to create good matchups to take advantage of, David.
And that makes it so hard to defend. When a receiver lines up in the same spot every time, I can bring extra coverage. Man, use this guy all over the field as a weapon of mass destruction.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. One play in this drive and already out to the 41. It's first down. He's looking to throw it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Owls.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. What a display of explosive capabilities on that drive. 75 yards, 2 plays, and a touchdown.
7, Arizona, 0.
The kickoff unit about to go to work.
Set to kick this one away.
Here's the return from inside his 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. So the Arizona Wildcats offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And these two electrifying runners can put on a show, guys.
We always talk about the importance of tackling on defense, never more so than a game like this. When you've got 2 studs in the backfield that can make people look silly, you better bring hats to the football.
Yeah, and you think there'll be a lot of carries today? When you got running backs like this that you can feature, you're going to see them get the football a lot, early and often.
And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
In Arizona.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete downfield. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
PAT unit on the field.
For the extra point.
Right down the middle. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. A fair catch called for and made. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. On the move. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Going up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he'll make the catch at the 15. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run.
14, Arizona, 7.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, David. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
On second down, just keeps firing. And the pass hits, picked off. Bringing it back. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great job by the freshman, kept his eyes in the right place and made the play.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oops, someone moved a little bit early. Offense going to pick up a 5-yard penalty.
False start offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down for this offense. From the gun, looking for a man. Hit as he throws. And it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with a hit.
Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
All right, that's when the offensive line has got to be able to communicate and pick up. When that inside linebacker comes running through the A gap or the B gap, those O-linemen, they've got to work together, and they've got to pass guys off to one another to make sure they pick him up. They didn't do it that time.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pulled down for the tackle. Arizona right back to the line. DB's right up on the receivers. From the gun on third down. Good timing on the quick out. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Hard work pays off, guys. These offenses work so hard week in, week out, working on those critical down and distances, third downs, and having that conversion this early in the game, that's got to feel good for this offense.
Now on first down from the 43. He'll keep it himself. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. Arizona moving the ball quickly down the field.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one.
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. To the ground with the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. Third and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up fourth.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Wildcats. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, your eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that puppy, secure it, get you a touchdown.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. First down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. He's got it. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They've got the screen set up. Still running at the 40. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job on the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback keeper. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And there were some collisions in there. The D finally stops him short of the marker. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. They'll run for it on 4th down. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Florida Atlantic trying to get it in from the red zone. Give to the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's looking to throw. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. This is a designed run. And the Owls get enough for the first down. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Owls.
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get...
Got a lot of running room. He's at the 30. Smashes him with the stiff arm. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
And that's in Arizona.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Leaves it with the back. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona! Boy, these offenses are just making it look easy.
Defense optional in college football nowadays. So many weapons, so much speed on the field, so hard to defend. Defense, I don't know how you play it. I really don't. Just try to get a stop, beg for one, please.
And the kick is good, but there is a penalty flag because he paid for making that kick. I think they're going to get him for roughing the kicker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Trying to find his man on first down. Setting up the screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback keeps it. Maybe a 3-yard pickup there, third and long coming up. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They'll try the run. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. They've converted twice on fourth down so far. Will they make it 3? They'll try it on the ground. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. In their own territory, but completely undaunted as they go for it and make it on fourth down.
Man, it's crazy. I don't even think you have a second thought anymore. Even in your own side of the field, like, what, I'm going to have bad field position? Nah, I don't really care. We're going to go for it. We're going to play the numbers. We're going to be aggressive.
And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
Nice run there on first down. You know, this is a running back that gets better as the game goes on. So they're going to want to make sure they keep feeding him the football, let him get lathered up.
And here comes play number 6 of the drive. Whoa, does he turn that loose down the middle. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You know, you play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Now on second down after the incompletion. Trying play action. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
Yeah, how about this defense, man? That's the 3rd sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Arizona runs out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Florida Atlantic will try to kick it deep and break the seal on this second half. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half? He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. They'll throw it on first down. Fighting off the defender. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Arizona in a hurry. He wants to pass it on second down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. A third and long coming up here. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. He's got his man.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. Using the quick game. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the first down. Arizona has it in the red zone. Pulls and fires complete to the right. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. He'll pull it on the read. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. A new set of downs after the completion. Looking to move it through the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. And here comes the offense on second down.
Well, the offense trying to get the screen pass to the running back and get him out into space to do some damage, but the defense not having it. No gain on that ball.
Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Quarterback checking the play. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. Line gets set, first down. From the gun, the ground game. A run up the middle is stuffed for no gain. The Wildcats come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll run play action. He caught it. Touchdown, Arizona! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. That's his third touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
Yeah, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense out.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it, be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
He wants to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Oh, the ball's out. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. The offense lining up for a first down play. The back goes in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. At the 35, he's got room. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
And that's in Arizona.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
And the defense gets him on the ground for the 4th time today, by the way. They've pressured him. He's still done an unbelievable job making completions. But you know what? Get him on the ground when he's got the ball. He can't make something happen. Keep hitting him. Keep getting him on the ground.
And that's the guy you got to try to avoid when throwing the football. He leads the nation in interception. The dude is an absolute ball hawk. You are asking for something bad to happen when you throw his way, and they're lucky he didn't pick that one.
Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. Ball security always paramount. That football must be riveted. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. And a pickup of better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Running behind those pads, he gets a couple before he's stopped at the 18. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick. Dialed up they fake it, and the kicker's looking to pass. He caught it. And the gamble pays off as they pick up the first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Arizona has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Starting off this quarter, close enough to smell the goal line. Using his feet. Touchdown Owls! And they take it in for 6 more points. On to attempt the try. He is such a dangerous weapon as a runner. It's almost as if it makes the defense tentative because they know the slightest of errors, and he's to the house.
No doubt about it. This is a guy that's going to hurt defenses throwing the football and running the ball as well, and stresses your defense in so many different ways. So this defensive coordinator now has got to find new ways to try and slow him down, contain him. You just got to get the ball out of his hands, because when he's got it, man, he can kill you.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? And the Wildcats headed quickly to the line. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and he went right back down. It's going to be 3rd and 10. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. And the freshman just showed those great ball skills and snatched it right out of the air. 1st down here for the offense. They're looking for an advantage to the right. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Give him 88 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. And this offense can just about taste taking the lead in the 4th quarter. Touchdown, Owls! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And adding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, it's a good day.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
35, Arizona, 28.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Arizona has it back, the offense coming out to bear down. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it. Like, if you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He'll do it himself. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that, too, because it's obvious. The defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. Nothing but green ahead. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Arizona.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Flying down the left side. Touchdown, Owls! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. And he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Arizona right back to the line. Now the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. How aggressive will they get on 1st and 10?
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards.
Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Trying to take it back. at the 20. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. How about that D coming up with a play like that? They extend this fourth-quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game. The fake, and he wants to throw. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Arizona sending the offense onto the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Got him downfield. Running toward the tape. Touchdown, Wildcats! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Really nice play by the defender, being in a good position for that deep ball down the field, not letting the receiver put his big body on him, go up over top. The only thing that could have been better is that they tipped to another defender, and it was an interception, but great coverage by the defender.
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. We've reached a 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. He'll bring it back. It's Johnson. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Keeps it himself and gets the first. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
That is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. The run from the shotgun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Looking to throw on 2nd down. He's taking a deep shot. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. The Wildcats enter the final minute of play trying to run out the clock. They'll leave it with him. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Movement here from the tight end. The inside handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. So the first order of business here, David, is don't knock yourself out of field goal range. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's going to run it. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a 1st down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
And how about the quarterback coming up big late in this ballgame? You got to have him. Nothing open, takes off, scrambles, does it himself, and makes the heads-up play to get out of bounds.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to scramble. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string it.
Touchdown, Florida Atlantic. And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
They'll line up to go for 2. From the gun. He gets it into the end zone. The 2-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They'll need to be very sound here, limit this return, and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. From inside his own 10, let's see. And now the hit knocks it loose. It's recovered by the kicking team, and they'll steal a possession.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit in ball security.
Throws toward the end zone. And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown, it is a dagger in this game. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th.
Florida Atlantic, 63.
They're just about ready to kick it away.
Number 10, set to kick this one away.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll throw it on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's great for this quarterback to take shots down the field, but you just don't want it to feel like a give-up or a chuck it up and hope kind of play.
And I think understanding the situation, now I'm on defense, right? If they're going to take shots down the field, maybe I'm a little bit more aggressive with...
And they got him. Didn't have much of a chance on that one, and a fitting way to put a capper on this game. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essential.